So I went to a singles event, and when I got there, it was literally 90% women.
Every singles event that I have been to is, I want to say, 80% women.
And the ratio already was 80% women, 20% men.
It will be 80% women and 20% men.
I thought it was like a lesbian dating event because it was just so many women.
Welcome back to The Modern Judge. She went to a singles event. 90% women, no men. And instead of asking what she did to contribute to that, she pulled out her phone and made a video asking where the men went. Gentlemen, we're about to find out exactly where they went and why they're not coming back.
I would love if we could be honest and rebrand singles events as The Truth, which is a perfect place to meet your brand new platonic best friend.
Why do men not go to singles events? Like, why don't y'all go?
The men were not signing up. They would be selling tickets to speed dating, and they would always end up with men's tickets on sale. Always, because they weren't buying any.
The tickets were available. The men chose not to buy them. That is a market decision. When a product stops delivering value, the customer stops purchasing. The event didn't change. The calculation around attending it did.
Men do not go to singles events. Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
Why don't men go to speed dating events? A better question might be, why would they? When so many women have spent years talking down on them.
There is no male loneliness epidemic. It is a loser epidemic.
We don't have a loneliness epidemic. We have a loser epidemic.
These men are trash. These men in our generation are absolutely trash filth.
I do not think that they deserve any of my sympathy, let alone any woman's sympathy or empathy for that matter at this point with how they have treated us across history and in the modern day. Get the out of my face.
She opened the video asking where all the men are, then called them trash filth who deserve no sympathy. In the same breath, that is not confusion. That is the answer to her own question delivered by herself without realizing it. The men heard that. They left accordingly.
Given what men have done to me personally, to people I love, and the world as a whole, if they all start guilty and have to work their way to innocent, it's not really a big deal to me.
I literally was moving my boxes from my car to my apartment that I live on, the 4th floor that I actually no elevator, and these guys are seeing me, 3 whole grown men seeing me do this back and forth, and at any point in time didn't bother, didn't say, hey, do you need some help or something? Nothing.
3 men watched a woman carry boxes and said nothing, and she is genuinely surprised. Boys, she just finished telling the world that men are trash and deserve no sympathy. Word travels. Behavior adjusts. The men who would have helped 5 years ago have been paying attention to what happens to men who step in uninvited. They made the calculation. They kept walking. And now for the part that no dating coach will ever say on camera. Stay with me.
Just had to drag my AC out of my car to my apartment building. 3 guys passed me. None of them offered to help.
Nothing will make me lose respect for a man faster than to be in the presence of a man and he see me struggling as a woman or see any woman struggling and he won't even take his hands out of his pockets or lift his hands to help a lady.
Why? Because you couldn't lift it? You were too scared to lift it? Is that why? Am I intimidating? Am I more masculine than you?
Zero respect. I have zero respect for men who will watch a woman struggle. If men will stand by and watch you struggle, even in lifting a chair, they will stand back and watch you struggle in other areas of your life.
There are just not enough attractive men out there, and there are so many hot women.
Whenever I'm out in public, I always sit around and think, wow, there's just so many insanely, stunningly, intensely beautiful women out there. Meanwhile, the average man looks like a melted ice cream cone.
She sees beautiful women everywhere because women are performing beauty, foundation, contour, lashes, filters, the result of 2 hours of preparation being compared to a man who rolled out of bed and went to the grocery store. That is not a naturally occurring comparison. That is a curated one. And the men who actually put the same effort into their appearance. She calls them vain.
Like, at least at every stop, I've seen 3 beautiful women done up, taken care of. They just look chef's kiss. But I have not seen one, not one attractive man.
I dare you to go out and you will see that there's plenty of attractive women, but it's much more rare to see a good-looking guy.
I'll like walk past the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'll see, like 10 minutes later, I'll see another one. And then I'm lucky if maybe I see like one hot.
Reason 1,000,001 why the dating apps fucking suck is the men on there are ass fucking ugly.
I can't even find one person to swipe right on. I am just like, because genuinely, I'm just so not attracted to them. It can't just be me, right?
Does a guy ever hit on you and it genuinely hurts your feelings because of how much of a loser they are? Like, the fact that you think you have a chance with me is like the worst insult anyone has ever given me.
She just described approaching as an insult. A man saw her, found her attractive, walked over, and she experienced that as an offense against her dignity. Boys, this is a testimony. This is a recorded evidence of exactly why men stopped approaching. Not fear, not laziness. Evidence. Documented, uploaded, shared widely. They read it. They adjusted. She's still confused.
The men are ugly. They look tired, smelly, gross. Okay? Nothing.
Ain't no desirable man going to no speed dating event.
Let's just say that the men who are at speed dating events are the men who have to be at speed dating events.
Because if you think about it, the type of guy that I like and am attracted to is the type of man that literally every other woman likes. Which means he probably doesn't need to pay $150 to go to a speed dating event to meet women, because he can probably pull whoever he wants just walking around on the street for free.
She figured it out completely, explained it perfectly, and still went to the event anyway. The man she wants has unlimited options and zero incentive to sit in a room, paying for access to women who would reject him for free anywhere else. She described the problem, identified the cause, understood the dynamic, and then asked why nobody showed up.
I don't know who need to hear that, but before y'all keep wasting y'all money and time going to these speed dating events, don't do it if you expecting men that you would actually want to be there, because they're not. If there are any men there at all, they're definitely not gonna be the type of man that you would want.
I have girlfriends in marriages right now who have settled with the nice, safe, secure guy we weren't all that attracted to. We didn't really want that much. We didn't have any chemistry with. We had meh sex with because we had to. Because the guy we actually felt passion and chemistry for doesn't want us, or makes us so emotionally unhinged and erratic that we can't look ourselves in the mirror anymore. So we'll take you because you're easy. It's nice to be in a place where we're not emotionally unhinged.
She said, "We'll take you because you're easy, not because you're loved, not because you're chosen, because you were available and the one she actually wanted didn't want her back." That man sitting across the dinner table from her every night, building a life, providing stability. He is someone's consolation prize and he has no idea. And she filmed a video about it. Boys, this one sentence is worth more than any relationship book ever written. Read it twice, then make your decisions accordingly.
This video is for my single men. Kids, no kids, I don't care. I'm pushing 40 at this point. Where do y'all hang out?
Men, where do you guys hang out? Where do you go?
And I know a good, God-fearing man is going to find me. But where do I need to be found?
She spent 20 years deciding who was worth her time. Now she needs to be found. The energy that was once spent filtering and rejecting is now being spent searching. The map she drew, the standards, the checklists, the melted ice cream cone comparisons, that map led here to a singles event, 90% women, tickets on sale, and a phone pointed at her own face, asking where everyone went. The answer to where the good men went was in every video she ever posted. Every comment she ever liked. Every man she ever called a loser for approaching. Every speed dating event she left early because nobody there was her type. The men didn't disappear. They just stopped signing up for the audition. And somewhere in a city near yours, a good man is sitting at home on a Saturday night, genuinely at peace, having made exactly that decision. The modern judge has reviewed every exhibit in today's file. The case was never about the men. See you in the next one.